On the bottom left-hand side of Whirlwind, this is the Dark Rider.
And in the top left corner of Whirlwind, it is the other Zerg from Team OCL in the red trunks. It is Hammer.
Nice. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Both players being very mana, complimenting each other's play in the last game, because it turns out they were pretty good.
Absolutely.
I think the Muta transition maybe could have been handled slightly better, but you know what? It's all good, really. Because I have that feeling that, like, if he just balled up another 7 or 8 Mutas and just gone straight into the main and gone, lol, I hate your drone line, you know, just like kill it off. Actually,
although the main actually had the spores earliest, I remember.
Yes, but he'd only had the spores because he took down those overlords.
That's true. That's true. Like, he could have just sort of beelined it for the main and gone. You have no tech.
Yeah,
and that would have been it.
Yeah, pretty much. As long once you kill the queens, if your opponent doesn't have a Hydra Den, then they've got queens that they can make, I guess, in the future. But you can focus spores down with that many.
Indeed. And even queens are not the greatest response against the mutas, as we saw that one queen died after a long battle with a lot of transfuses.
Yep.
And I think it was 1 or maybe 2 mutas that died in response. So, not like in terms of mineral to gas, it's pretty good in as a trade, but you can't make a lot of queens very quickly. You can make mutas a lot quicker.
Oh yeah. We're seeing a drone scout coming out from Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer actually going for the hatch first, which is a little bit interesting. Both players have so far been going for the pool first. Dark Rider going for the pool first again this game, and Hammer's he feels pretty confident. It's a big map, so is Frost though, so but I guess he feels safer on this map just taking that quick hatch. And there's the gas coming up, so pretty standard play from him.
Yeah. Actually, it's weird, because like for me, this map is always going to be a map where you can very easily get cheesed, because I remember seeing, again, a ZVZ in a final, and it was the final map, and one of the Zergs went hatch first, and the other went 10 pool speedling.
Oh.
And it was brutally short.
Yeah.
As you would expect. But hey.
Well, that's true. There are a few cheeses that you can do that actually require you to scout it in order to hold it off. And it's not so much, I think, the 10 pool, but it's the speedling variety that makes it very, very hard to hold. There's a few speedling plays you can do where you get the natural only to get the extra larvae, and you get the fastest speed you can humanly get. You rally a number of Zerglings in your main until speed is almost done, and then you begin rallying out. And it's that combination of having the speed quick and having more units than your opponent can produce in one production cycle that gets you the edge.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Dark Rider putting down that spine.
Yeah, he likes the spine.
Hammer's going to actually potentially sacrifice that Overlord, which may not be the best of moves at this point. He's not making any, and he's going to lose that one. There we go. He's pretty much going to supply block himself, because he'll be on 27 supply. There we go. He's unsupply blocking himself with a bit of an extra effort there.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because he's done this, I think, in all 3 games so far. It doesn't actually get you that much information to scout the main of your opponent with an Overlord. It's actually cheaper and easier to use 2 or 4 Zerglings to do that instead.
Oh, but Dark Rider's going to lose one as well!
Ooh! And there he gets it, equalizing. Dark Rider, unfortunately, not responding as quickly as Hammer was to that supply block, and is going to be capped at 36 for a little bit. Lair coming up as well. I think Dark Rider... No, actually, that's Hammer.
That's Hammer.
And he has 2 gases up here. He has a very, very low drone count, though. 19 drones on 2 bases.
20 versus opponent's 30. Do you reckon he's going to be going for the sort of the reverse Muta?
It's kind of looking like he might be. He's not doing the most economic of plays. This actually I've seen him do in all 3 games so far, where he just doesn't have as much drones as his opponent. The Dark Rider, for everything else that he's been doing in his games, getting a little lag out. For everything else he's been doing in his games, he's always had a great drone count throughout.
Yeah.
Whether we agree or disagree on whether he goes for the pool first or it gets 2 spines up, he always has more drones than his opponent. So in the end, it's not really that significant that he gets these little shortcuts when he still comes out ahead.
Okay, so here's a question.
Yeah.
You're Dark Rider. You've got a decent drone count. You're getting more drones. You've just shoved down 4 gas geysers at once. What are you doing?
You're getting Lair and you're getting up to speed to Mutalisks as fast as humanly possible.
Because at the moment, his opponent's getting speed. He's not bothering with Ling speed. He literally doesn't give a damn about Ling speed.
Right.
And he's slightly oversaturated both of his bases, but he hasn't gone Lair yet, and I know he has the resources to do it.
He has almost 400 gas, and there's a Roach Warden coming down.
Again, I'm perplexed.
I think it might just be a little bit of improper base planning.
Maybe, but the thing is, like, you don't accidentally throw down 4 gas geysers.
No, I think that's like, if you want to produce nothing but roaches off of 2 bases, you need 3 gas geysers, and your mineral and gas counts end up in such a way that you can sort of produce.
Oh, Hammer! Hammer, no!
But you can sort of produce roaches non-stop and never have too much minerals or too much gas.
Yeah.
So that's the position you end up. So the 4th gas is, it's nice for the upgrades, but you don't really need it. You end up with a bunch of gas that you can't spend anywhere.
So Hammer did see the Lair transition beginning.
Ooh.
But I don't think it's going to matter. He's got so many roaches and lings at the front. This could be GG straight off.
Surprise attack that even we missed because we were gapping about, gas counts, and there goes one Evo chamber.
Then the Evo chambers are doing their job.
Dark Rider does have queen spines, and he has a number of roaches coming in. He's going to have to be careful because he's sort of dripping them in as they're getting produced.
Actually, weirdly enough, the Broodling's doing a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Broodlings are pretty good units, man. There's enough roaches here now to hold it off. Hammer has done some damage, but Dark Rider manages to hold it off. I think the biggest issue for the Dark Rider at this point is that his upgrades went down, and he's going to have to build 2 Evo chambers and restart the upgrades.
I think it would be... the thing is, for me, if he's going for Muta transition, which he could well be, I mean, he's got 800 gas banked.
Yeah.
Throw down a Spire, dude.
He has the Lair.
Yeah, he's got the Roach.
I think at this point, Dark Rider doesn't even need to do that. He can just sort of create a superior amount of roaches because he has a lot more drones, and he's in a great position to start doing that. He could even just forego the upgrades and just go for an all-in Roach push here, just because Hammer has been sort of neglecting to build the drone pad that it really needs.
Check the army supply count. 52 to 24.
Yeah. And the worker supply count, 26, 47.
47, Jesus, yeah.
This is Dark Rider in a commanding lead. The Hammer is going to go get his Spire and try to get back in the game. That way, he has a lot of gas bank. So.
Thing is, oh wow, so if Ryder doesn't attack right the hell now, he might be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but he is posturing in a sense that it looks like he would be, like he's trying to. He's getting the station pit.
Oh, this is Dark Rider doing that thing again where he should be being more aggressive, but he isn't.
No, and he doesn't actually have any overlords on the field, so he doesn't know where his opponent is. He has no idea. If you look at his vision, the only thing he sees is his bases. He
sees the natural, so he knows where he's sending the roaches when he does, but he needs to send them before the Mutalisks come out, otherwise they're completely useless.
Yeah, I think actually once the Mutalisks do show up, it might trigger the Dark Rider to just send his roaches out and do a big attack anyways. Cause
he looks like he's going. He looks like he might be after it. 78 army supply to 24.
There's an infestation pit. There's a hive coming up for the Dark Rider, who's probably going to do that for his upgrades.
Even if he does actually attack, even if he does actually get the just go. Even if he does get the Mutas up, it's probably still not going to be enough. He's probably going to suffer horrific damage. He just needs to go. Why are you pulling back? Go! Oh my God, Dark Rider! No, don't throw this away, Dark Rider. You have him.
This is the position where the Dark Rider has to commit to the attack. Do not send your roaches back if there's Mutas, because there's nothing they're going to do at home that they can't better at your opponent's base.
Here's the question. If you're going to send the army out, why would you hold here?
A light contain. He hasn't checked the third, though, so there could very well be...
He went up through the third to check whether it was there or not.
The attack. There's a few units here. I think that he can definitely take it. And the Mutas there, this should be his cue to do as much damage with this army as he humanly can, or as Zerglessly can.
And he's going to kill this natural at least.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be a big asset to the Dark Rider, who is now getting the spores up in his main. Yeah, he's moving his army forward. This is a great move. Absolutely everything that he needs to do. He's killing off the drones. He's going to get a lot of value for these roaches before they eventually die in 1,000,000 years.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing what he has to with regards to the drones. If he can snipe the Spire, that would also be good.
Oh yeah, and he's doing exactly that. I think the Dark Rider is actually going to gut this base. All the tech is going to be dead, all the drones are going to be dead, there's nothing much going to be remaining. Tons and tons of roaches being rallied in. This is the Dark Rider doing exactly what he needs to go. There's the GG, the Dark Rider, ladies and gentlemen, is your SCV Rush winner!
Yeah!